Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are. We are Group 1, Format B, Raiza Carrillo, Kevin Ontiveros, Manuel Varela, Adriana Zambrano, Michelle Chacón, and me, Mariana Alvarado. I hope you like video. Domestic products or the measure of the total products made, services offered, and business conduct in the country over set and the period of time is another one of those business terms that frequently referenced but seldom understood. Once again, GDP is the simply of calculation of the business takes taken place in the country annually. And the United States, for example, had the largest GDP in the world. Thanks to its free market and the large population on other onion than other nations have solid GDPs, we and the exact number solely corresponded its our country's economic systems, the polling, natural resource, education, and more. Similarly, and the process for calculation, GDP is simple and straightforward. GDP is comprehensive of private consumption, total investments, government investments, government spending, the value of exports, minus imports. In other words, gross domestic product, which is one again the measure of all the business and take taken place in the country in over period of time in determining ban adanging and to get money speed on the previous consumption personal investments government spending and the value of exports minutes important so tacti total reflects the trade agreements that guide money to the country at hand. And lastly, nominal GDP refers to specific years of growth. Domestic product purely in the term of production, with real GDPs accounts for inflation and is typically constructed by economics and attempting to contract a country currently output with use of the past. Thanks.
Gross domestic product (GDP) is the measure of all the products made, services offered and business conducted in a country over a set period of time. GDP is a key economic indicator that reflects the overall economic activity and health of a country. It quantifies the total value of goods and services produced within a nation's borders, typically measured annually or quarterly, by encompassing all economic transactions ranging from consumer spending and private and invested to government and expenditures and trade balance. GDP provides a comprehensive snapshot of a country's financial strength. A strong GDP often signifies a thriving economy with increasing employment opportunities, rising incomes, and business expansion. Conversely, a declining GDP may indicate economic slowdowns, potential recession, or structural weakness within the market. Economists and policymakers rely on GDP to assess economic performance, craft fiscal policies, and guide investment decisions. Moreover, GDP is divided into nominal GDP and real GDP. Nominal GDP calculates the total output using current market price, while real GDP adjusts for inflation, allowing for more accurate comparison over time. Thus, this distinction is crucial for understanding whether economic growth is genuine or merely the result of rising prices. In a globalized economy, GDP also plays a crucial role in determining a country's competitiveness on the world stage. Nations with higher GDPs tend to attract foreign investment, secure trade advantage, and improve their citizens' quality of life. Hence, GDP is not just a statistical figure but a fundamental tool for measuring and shaping economic progress.
United States. The United States has the largest GDP in the world, thanks to its free market and large population.
The answer is option C, none of the above.
Hello, my name is Adriana Zambrano. What is the main difference between nominal and real GDP? The nominal GDP measures the total value of all goods and services produced in an economy using current prices without adjusting for inflation. This means that even if actual production doesn't change, nominal GDP can increase if prices rise. On the other hand, real GDP adjusts for inflation by using constant prices from a base year. These prices are more accurate reflection of an economy's true growth by measuring the actual increase in goods and services rather than change in price levels. In short, nominal GDP reflects current market prices, while real GDP shows inflation adjusted economic output.
The answer is B. A GDP showcases a country's well on the global stage. Depending on its size, it can attract investors to the country, boosting its economy.